I'm actually late for a happy reason. But thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. We're gonna have like, excuse me, a really open, honest conversation today. I'm not holding back. I'm not holding back with what's going on, and I hope people can see my point of view. And if you can't, that's okay. But I am going to need the moderators to be like extra on it today, because we're going to be talking about things that definitely might bring in the trolls or just people who are trying to be hurtful. And yeah, so I'm waiting for the chat to catch up. But while we wait for that, I am definitely going to say a prayer, set our intentions, because this is definitely one of those topics. Hey, Clarissa. Hi, love. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing way better. Hey, Leah. How are you, girl? How are you doing? Sorry I haven't emailed you back yet. I have a lot of emails I need to get back to. Everything feels weird. I don't know about you guys, but like it just feels like time is moving really fast lately, and so I have been kind of falling behind. Hey, Rebecca. Hi, Biro. I hope I said your name right. Okay. Let's say a prayer, let's set our intentions, and then we will get into what we're talking about. Trigger warning, guys, heavy topic today. We're going to be talking about protecting women and children and standing against predators. So just know that before we get into this. Kornika has come to say hello. Guys, I just met the cutest puppy in the world. His name was Samuel. If you're on the Patreon, mind blown, because we were just talking about Sam, so like that was like another synchronicity that and I know Melly saw a license plate that said Samuel after we had that synchronicity on the Patreon. So yeah, he was so cute. He was a Pomeranian. He was like the size of Kornika. He was like a living stuffed animal. Hey, Melly, I was just talking about you. Glad you made it. How are you guys doing? Hello, lovely people. Yes, extra weird to the point I don't even have time to have anxiety. Literally, that's what just happened to me. So like, actually, let me say a prayer, set the intentions before we get into this. Hey, Neptune, doing a protection ritual right now. Perfect. Saturday is the best day for them. Yes, it is. Saturn Day. You want to say hi, Corn? Let me say hi. Say hello, everybody. It's me, the star of the show, Kornika. Hi. Yes, Melly. I literally was like, oh yeah, Melly saw a Samuel license plate, and because I was telling you about this cute dog named Samuel. Okay, let me say a prayer, set our intentions, and we will get into it. Corn. Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot that after, because that was that would have made an adorable picture of me and Corn. Hi, I hope everyone is staying protected. I was physically attacked in my dream last night, and something about sex offenders was there too. I just hope everyone is good. Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. And also, my dreams have been really weird lately. Like, I have had to run from people, like spiritual attack in my dreams as well. So you're definitely not alone with that. Tell me, do you like the lighting? Do you like that I look like a halo? Or do you not? Okay. Benevolent guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, Baal, Ra, and God Source, I humbly come to you today on behalf of myself and all those watching, and just say thank you so much for everything that you bless us with. We are so grateful for all aspects of life, the ups, the downs, the challenges, and the blessings. We understand that all of this makes a well-rounded individual in this very polarized reality, and for this we say thank you. And I ask, please, that I be a messenger for the divine, nothing more, nothing less. Let no truth be told for a lie, and no lie be told for a truth. Let all the information that come through be kind, palatable, and easy to understand. Please grant me access to the Akashic Records so I may give a good and accurate reading, and please let all the information that come through me come from the source from which all things come, and let it flow through Christ consciousness. And please guide my words and my retelling of these instances, and Please let me be a mouthpiece for women and children, and please, guide me in sharing this message that is so important, because there are so few who are standing up for women and children right now, and I want to be a voice for these groups, and I want to do it justice. So please move through me, Source God, and I ask please that you protect us and shield us from any negative energies or entities or people that may be of a lower frequency, or who seek to harm or do not want this message to come out. Please protect us and shield us during these very crazy and tumultuous times. Please be with us and just let us move through this energy and this frequency in the most gentle and healing way that we possibly can, and to make good points and to be able to share this information in a way that people digest it and can understand where women and children are coming from during these very tumultuous times. I pray all of this with the purest of hearts and the best of intentions, only ever for the highest and greatest good of myself as the person giving the message, and the highest and greatest good of all those receiving the message, the highest and greatest good of humanity, and the highest and greatest good of this universe. Amon Ra, Ashe Namaste, by the power of three, so mote it be, always works, always a blessing. Hey! I love the lighting. Okay, good. We love an angel. Good. I always have weird dreams during eclipses and full moons. I feel like high off that prayer. I don't know about you guys, but I just got like high. Hey, Lizzie. I was saying like we're going to just need extra support from the moderators, because this is going to be a contentious topic possibly. I don't think it should be, but it is. Hey girl, hope you're doing well. Children are our future, so they should be treated with respect and nurtured and protected. Absolutely. Love you so much, Nikki. Good to see you, Divinity fam. Love you too, Lizzie. How you doing? Okay, so children are the ultimate seed. What we nurture in them is what takes roots. We need children for the light desperately, so we don't have broken inner children that nurture the dark. Absolutely. Very well said, Indigo. Hi, Pragya. Very well said. And you know what, though? Ultimately, I feel like any healthy human being, whether you like children or not, if you're a healthy, functioning human being, you want to protect them. You want to make sure they're at least safe, if nothing else. And I think anybody who doesn't feel that way is not functioning on all cylinders and is not a healthy human being. And like I said, you don't even have to like children to want to protect them and make sure that they're safe. Hi, just joined. What are we talking about? We're talking about, well, there was a predator in there's been 2 predators in Planet Fitness over the last 2 weeks, so I just deleted my membership. I just canceled my membership. So, before we get into that, thank you for saying you love my videos. I'm actually freaky amazing. Taking a week off has been so good for me. I hope you're well. Good. I'm so glad. Yes, we need a lot of rest at this time. So, first of all, guys, I just went and I went to the post office. I saw my post office friends. I love my post office friends. I did another little like post office vlog that I will put in my shorts, because I got a request for more vlogs. And I really like doing the vlogs. So I'm going to keep doing that. Whew, I need like air. I need like breath, air. That was not at my local Planet Fitness. We're going to totally get into that. So I'll just tell you about my day. So I woke up this morning. Oh my God, I saw Lana Del Rey riding into Coachella on the back of a motorcycle, looking the most beautiful I have seen her in years, the most happy I have seen her in years. She was on a pole, which on the Patreon, we're going to talk about that, because don't you think it's a little bit coincidental that this woman's on the pole after everything we channeled, and that my pole is black and her pole is white? And I'm not going to get into that on here, because that's just going to make me sound like a crazy person. But anyway, we're going to talk about that on the Patreon, because I felt like her performance was such a rebellion for the light. Like, I truly felt like it was such a rebellion for the light. And I just saw her riding in on a motorcycle looking at Queen Lana. Yes. And it was just, she looked amazing. She looked happy. She did an amazing performance. And that, like, something about her performance just, it felt like it was for the light. It felt like it was for, like, you know, the positive side of history. I know a lot of these singers and people are compromised because they are a part of the industry. But it really felt like a rebellion for the light. That was how it felt to me personally. So I woke up and that's why I'm wearing this necklace, because I instantly felt energized by, like, seeing her performance. And then I had to go to the post office to send out some packages. Thank you for the little hearts. And I saw my post office friends, and next time I'm gonna ask if I can put them in my video, if they want to be in my video, because they're so nice. Every time they see me, they're like, "Hi, Nicole," because that's, like, my government name. So yeah, they're super nice and they're funny, and I had a nice time with that. And then I had to go over and I had to cancel my Planet Fitness membership because there has been predatory men going into the women's locker rooms due to self-identification of being trans. And the last one was, like, really messed up, and that's what this video is ultimately going to be about. He was incredibly predatory, very rapey, like, and I am going to use the words in this video because this platform does not like when you call a spade, but in this video I will be calling a spade, and that is why I am saying trigger warning. Hi, thanks for coming from India. Anyway, so I'm on my way home and I'm, like, literally crying because I don't know why people keep saying you're gay. I'm not gay. I'm bi. I like men and women, but I don't know why people keep coming on my live saying you're gay. I think it's really weird. Why are those bots? Yeah, they could just be bots, I guess, but, like, I'm not gay. And, you know, I was just listening to a young girl talk about how she was groomed by another woman who was telling her she was a lesbian and, like, we're lesbians and we're doing this together now. And she's straight, and so she essentially got groomed into being with this woman when she didn't even want to be. And that's, like, another misconception, like, men and women can be groomers. But anyway, not that it's anybody's fucking business, but I'm not gay, I'm bi, and I plan to spend the rest of my life with a man. I'm gonna have children and build a life with a man, but I'm not afraid to say that I'm bisexual anymore. Anyway, so, yeah, the moderator, listen, if you're a loser that's coming in here to bully a random girl online about whatever it is that she's talking about, the moderators are going to kick you out. We do not allow that in these chats. We do not allow people like you in our space. You are a loser. You should get a life. You should get a job. You should get laid. You should go do something more productive with your life than just coming on here to wreak havoc. You're not welcome, and you will be removed, and you will be blocked from the channel. So anyway, so I went to my local Planet Fitness and I canceled my membership, and I was really sad because I like my membership. I wanted my membership. I like the red light therapy. I like the hydro beds. I like my fucking membership. But I had to cancel my membership because Planet Fitness does not stand with women and children. Planet Fitness does not support women and children. Planet Fitness is more focused on inclusivity of trans people than the safety, protection, and well-being of young women and young children. And not even young women, old women, any kind of women, but young minors especially. And so I was on my way home and I was, like, crying a little bit. So I was like, Where are our allies? Where are the allies for women? Where are the allies for children? Where is the activism to keep women and children safe? It doesn't fucking exist. And that's not fucking fair. Why does society fucking hate us? Why do we always get put last? Okay? Where are our protectors? I was like, where are the dads? Where are the boyfriends, the fiancés, the husbands, the brothers? We are your daughters. We are your sisters. We're your wives, your friends. Why don't you care about us? Why are we always set to take care of ourselves and fight for ourselves? Where are the men that should be standing up for us? Where are the trans allies that should be standing up for women? You want to be a woman so fucking bad? Stand up for women. Stand up for what's right. I'm pissed. And so I was crying and I was sad. And then I drove by this, which we'll talk about it at the end because I'm fired up right now. I drove by this pop-up shop that said Italian linens. And I was like, oh, I want to stop there because, I'm Italian and I felt like it was a sign from Nani. So I wiped my tears. I met some wonderful people. I did some shopping for my sister's birthday and for myself. And I was just like chatting with these wonderful people. They fed me. They gave me all this free food, like free gluten-free food. They gave me drinks. Like they gave me alcoholic drinks for later and water for now. And they were just so fucking nice. They were so sweet, so nice, so amazing. They had the most adorable dog ever, Samuel, that I was talking about in the beginning. And it like nourished my soul. And I was like, thank you so much, Spirit. Like, thank you so much. And then I was speaking to the owner of the pop-up shop after about how I was going to go live about this. And she was like, being very supportive. And I really needed that. I needed somebody to, be supportive about what it is that I'm feeling right now because I was feeling very alone. So, all right, that we'll talk about at the end. But right now, we're going to talk about this Predator in Planet Fitness. So 2 weeks ago, there was a man in the Planet Fitness women's changing room that was shaving his face in front of a 12-year-old girl and the other women in the locker room. Now, some of you may say, that's not that bad, blah, 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 whatever. And by the way, he didn't do anything to look like a woman other than wearing a fake bra, like an empty bra for his non-boobs and yoga pants. And he's standing there shaving his face. The reason this is a problem is because a 12-year-old little girl came out of the shower in a towel. A moment of silence, okay? I am so fired up and pissed off about this. When I was 12, my dad didn't even see me in a towel. My dad is my dad. You know why? Because grown men shouldn't want to see little girls in towels. Grown men shouldn't want to see little girls in towels. And if you want to make fun of that, if you don't think that that's something to be pissed off about, if you don't feel like you need to protect children, I'm going to say you support pedophiles. That's it. That's it. You support pedophilia and you support violence against women. And you support violence against children. It's not a joke. You don't sit here and you point and you laugh and, oh, this girl's a bigot. No, I'm not. I am the 14-year-old that was dating an 18-year-old. I am the 16-year-old that was taken to a party by a 26-year-old and gotten drunk. It's not a joke. It's not okay. All right? This shit happens all the time. Pedophilia is not a joke. Womp womp, no one cares. Jack, you support pedophilia, Jack. You support pedophilia. You support pedophilia and violence against women. That's the point we're getting to. All right? So, you, Jack, should be ashamed of yourself. You are what's wrong with the world. You are a pathetic excuse for a man. Where are the men? Where are the men? Where are the real men? So this man saw a 12-year-old girl in a towel because he decided that he's a woman. We support the feelings of pathetic men like Jack and like Matt that have to be removed. We support the feelings of losers like you who support pedophiles and violence against women over the safety and well-being of children. That's the point we're getting to, that I am calling you a supporter of this. So he came out, saw this little girl in a towel, and this woman was not okay with that, so she protected the child, took a picture of this man, and then told Planet Fitness about this situation, and she got in trouble. She got kicked out. More angry women? Yeah, why are we angry women? Because you don't care about us. Because you don't care about us. You don't care about us. Why are women so angry? Because we're literally constantly raped. Because we constantly have to worry about being human trafficked. Because we constantly have to worry about our kids being kidnapped. Why do you think women are so angry? I need to gather myself for a minute, because the men that are showing up in the chat are pathetic. Someone said, I need a skincare routine. I'm sorry, I'm too busy worrying about women and children. I'm gonna just turn off the chat because I'm right here with you, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Sam, I'm so glad you're here because you're an actual good man. If you don't care, get off my live. If you don't care, you support pedophilia. If you don't care, you support violence against women. I'm not going to let you guys rile me up. I'm not going to let you guys call me names. I'm actually doing something great with my life. I'm a good person, and I guarantee you guys aren't doing anything with your lives other than worrying about a skincare routine. This is what's wrong with the world. So anyway, this woman got kicked out of Planet Fitness, and they sided with the man who was looking at this young girl in a towel. That really upset me. Now, just a few hours ago, there was a man that was in a Planet Fitness dressing room that stripped down naked and asked the women and minors to rub him with lotion and get in the shower with him. So I had to cancel my membership because losers like the people in the chat think that a predatory pedophile and predatory man against women deserve to be in a woman's locker room swinging his fucking dick around, asking to be rubbed down with lotion and for us to get in the shower with him. That's what you think of women? You think that's what we deserve? You think that's what we deserve? Every time I go in the woods, I have to have mace. Every time I'm out at night, I have to have mace because I'm worried about being raped or kidnapped or trafficked. I got an Uber at 2 a.m. the other day. The Uber driver was staring down my shirt, and I had to bring men from the bar with me to go where I needed to go in order to feel safe in my Uber. It's disgusting, and anybody who disagrees with me, you should be ashamed of yourself. There's no place for you in society. I'm sitting here talking about pedophilia. You're talking about how I need a skincare routine and how I'm just another angry woman. I don't need a skincare routine, okay? And also, fuck you. And also, women are angry for a reason. Women are angry because men, like the pathetic losers in this chat who were supporting pedophilia, because of men like you. We're angry because you're pathetic. We are angry because you do not stand up for us. We are angry because you're not real men. So then we have to get mad. So then we have to stand up for ourselves. So then we have to take care of ourselves because there's no men taking care of us. So we're going to read this article together. A Planet Fitness member in North Carolina It says allegedly. It's not alleged. Fuck that. It's not alleged. Plenty of women came out. So now it's like allegedly because why? The voices of women and children don't matter? The voices of women and children don't matter. It's only alleged because it's a woman, right? A Planet Fitness member in North Carolina allegedly enters we're taking that out. A Planet Fitness member in North Carolina entered a ladies' locker room at the gym, stripped down, completely naked, in quotes. What do you mean completely naked? There's a 911 call. There is a 911 call. The woman sounds terrified. Why? Because she's afraid she's going to get raped or beaten, or she's going to have to, like, save a child from getting raped or beaten by a naked giant man. I am 5'2". I am nothing compared to, like, any man. 911. This is not in quotes. This is not alleged. It's because it's coming out of a woman's mouth, right? I'm going to go. This is the New York Post, which is just a terrible media anyway. But they take out the word penis, too. I'm going to fucking say it because this is what women deal with all the time, okay? So not a guy coming into the locker room naked, but I'll get into it when I get into it. How many dick pics do we have to see in our DMs? Like, how much? It's just so fucked up. Anyway, okay, so a Planet Fitness member in North Carolina entered a ladies' locker room at the gym, stripped down, completely naked, put in quotes because they don't trust the women reporting this, claiming that he identified as a woman, according to police and 911 callers. Multiple people had to call 911 on this guy. Christopher Miller, why is it always a Chris? Why is it always a Chris? Christopher Miller, 38, was arrested on a charge of indecent exposure and booked into Glasson County Jail last Thursday with his online inmate entry identifying him as male. Good, because that's what he is. He's a predatory fucking dude that saw an opportunity to be predatory and try to rape people. Not people, women. Women and children. Women and children. The fucked up thing about this, too, is if cis people were going into transgendered spaces, people would be upset about it, right? That's our space. That's our space. Fuck you. Fuck you. His mugshot showed the suspect sporting a light-colored beard and mustache. Not sure what that has to do with anything, but this is the guy. How would you feel, Jack and Matt, the people who were talking shit about me? How would you feel if this guy came up to you swinging his dick naked and asked you in the men's locker room to rub him down with lotion and get in the shower with him? How would you feel? How would you feel? How would you feel? I bet you would report it. I bet you would do something about it, right? Fuck us, though. We're just more angry women. Fuck us. We're just more angry women. Fuck you guys. How would you feel? How the hell would you feel? Miller's arrest on a felony charge came after an alarmed woman at the Glasstonia Planet Fitness called 911 to report there was a naked man in the ladies' locker room. It's a man, but this is the 911 call. It's a man, but he says he identifies as a woman and he won't leave the restroom. The 911 caller told an emergency dispatcher. But he is just walking around showing his blank. The article literally says blank. Says blank. I will link the article. Showing his blank, he won't leave. You know what his blank is? His penis. Do you know what actual transgender people have? Gender dysphoria. That means they don't like their body. That means they're not flashing their body around because they feel like they're in the wrong body. They feel shame. Okay, and I'm going to use the word penis because the women in that locker room had to look at that man's penis. So did the children in that women's locker room. They had to look at his penis. Also, how many penises do women have to deal with all the time? You can't sign into your fucking social media without getting a DM of a disgusting fucking penis and nasty balls. You can't go on WhatsApp without seeing a penis and balls. Because men have this weird, freaky entitlement. I wonder why. I wonder why they have this entitlement, right? Because they don't really get held accountable, right? I'm just another angry woman. I'm just another angry woman. God, what is with the angry women? Why are we so fucking angry? Maybe because, like I said, most of us feel that we need to be on guard. We need to be ready, right? We need to be worried about being sexually harassed, about being sexually assaulted, about being trafficked, about our children being kidnapped, right? So if we're already worried about that on a regular basis, doing regular things, I should be able to ride my bike and not feel scared in the woods, walk through the woods and not feel scared of a rapist, walk out at night and not feel scared of a rapist. I should be able to do that, but I can't. So now you're telling me when I already feel unsafe in regular situations, I have to deal with a butt-ass naked man swinging his dick around in a women's locker room? I don't know what screams rape more than that. Especially when everyone's saying, get out, get out, get out, and he won't leave. And he's saying, I'm not getting out. You're going to rub me with lotion, and you're going to shower with me. I don't know what screams rape more than that. I really don't. It disgusts me. And if you disagree with me, you're the problem. If you disagree with me, I think your computer should be checked for CP. If you disagree with me, I think your record should be checked for predatory behavior. It's a man, but he says he identifies as a woman, and he won't leave the restroom, the 911 caller told an emergency dispatcher. But he is just walking around showing us his penis, and he won't leave. Okay, so he is completely naked, the dispatcher says. He is completely naked, the caller says. Sources told the outlet that Miller allegedly asked a female gym member in the locker room to lotion him up and take a shower together. Disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. And absolutely fucking disgusting that there's not more outrage about this. Absolutely. Tell me you are, let's use your words against you, activists. Tell me you're privileged without telling me you're privileged. If you can hear a story like this and say, womp womp, no one cares, you need a skincare routine. You are the biggest privileged loser, pathetic, pedophile supporter and apologist and violence against women apologist I've ever seen in my life. You are what's wrong with the world, if you disagree. Tell me you're privileged without telling me you're privileged. Fucking losers. Planet Fitness allows members to use the restroom and locker room consistent with their self-reported gender identity. This is why we asked for gatekeeping. This is why we wanted gatekeeping. Literally to keep the predators out of these communities. Not because we're trying to take away inclusivity, not because we're bigots. It's a safety fucking issue. The gatekeeping is important in certain situations, especially when it comes to these body mutilating surgeries that are going on as well. All these botched surgeries and all these detransitioners. Planet Fitness allows members to use the restroom and locker room consistent with their self-reported gender identity, but there are no indications that Miller had identified himself as a transgender woman before venturing inside the ladies' locker room. So you think it's a policy issue, right? You'd think maybe Planet Fitness would do something about this. This is twice in the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks! Mark my words, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. This guy probably saw the other guy and was like, oh, I could do that. I'm gonna go get these girls and women to lotion me up. Also, I'm proposing June is my birthday month. June is Pride Month. I am going to be celebrating Women and Children Month in June. So if you support that, you can put that in the comments after the live, but fuck Pride Month. I'm a bisexual woman. Fuck Pride Month. Fuck the community. Fuck the predators. Fuck the pedophiles. Fuck all of you. I'm celebrating women and children for the month of June. We can't even have fucking International Women's Day without Dylan Mulvaney rearing his ugly head into that shit. Fuck you, Lady Gaga. She posted Dylan Mulvaney for women and children, or for International Women's Day, and then got a bunch of backlash and called it hate. I am starting to hate you all. I am genuinely starting to hate you all, but it's not hate. It is backlash because women get 1 day a year. 1 day. Trans get like 10 days a year. It's like Transparent Day, Trans Coming Out Day, Trans Visibility Day, Trans Month, Trans this, Trans. Fuck you. Fuck Pride. Fuck the pedophiles. Fuck minor attractive people. You're just criminals. You're sickos. Fuck you. June is going to be Women and Children's Month for me, and I will be celebrating it on my channel. And fuck the community. It's not a community, it's a cult. A C-U-L-T cult. I think women should be able to go into a women's bathroom without a man coming in saying he's transgender, says gym goer Betty Bryce. Amen, Betty. God forbid we have one safe space for women. God fucking forbid. Planet Fitness sent a statement to the Post Thursday addressing Miller's arrest. At Planet Fitness, the safety of our employees and members is our top priority. We have zero tolerance for harassment of any kinds in our clubs, said McCall Gosselin, Chief Corporate Affairs Officer at Planet Fitness. Do you know how much money Planet Fitness lost? With the last one, they lost over $44 billion because people were canceling. Do you know how much more they're going to lose now? I just canceled my membership before this, and I was sad. I was crying because I like my gym membership. I should be able to have a fucking gym membership without being scared that I'm going to go in the women's locker room and there's going to be a fucking naked man swinging his dick at me saying, I'm trans, lotion me, get in the shower with me. But I can't. Because it's 2024 and people are telling me I should be focused on my skincare and stop being such an angry lady. Put on your skincare routine and don't be so angry. Fuck you. I'm such a nice person too. Like, I'm so easygoing. I'm so nice. I'm so pleasant in any given situation. I'm trying to just like go along and like cause the least resistance. And if I'm getting this upset, it's a huge issue. Plus, why are other people upset about this? We took immediate action to ensure the safety of club members, including notifying workers with law enforcement. The incident in North Carolina comes after a Planet Fitness in Fairbanks, Alaska, came to the defense of a transgendered member who was photographed shaving in the women's locker room. Patricia Silva, 67, who took the photo because she said she was alarmed seeing someone with a penis grooming themselves next to a young girl, was later banned from the gym. The woman was banned from the woman's locker room to save the feelings of a man, to support a man. Yet you try to act like transgenderism is part of feminism. Transgenderism is literally the antithesis of feminism. Progressivism is the antithesis of actual moving forward in society. Progressivism is a cancer that is in no way progressive. It is so backwards. Really think about this. Think about this for a second. You are a feminine boy, so you must be a girl. Why are you forcing such weird, strict gender norms? That is so dated. You're a masculine girl, so you must be a man, or you must be a they, them. No, you're a tomboy. You're a girl who likes to do, plus, what even is, like, why are certain things set for boys and certain things set for girls? You want to really be progressive? Take that shit away. None of this shit makes sense. This is all stupid. I feel like I'm dealing with people who rolled in from Stupid Town. Like, it's all so backwards. It's all so the opposite of the truth. The transgender movement added, not real trans people. I have friends who are real trans people. I support real trans people. The trans agenda and transgender movement is a cancer to society and hurting women and children. And other people along the way, too. I'm sure men are getting hurt along the way, too. Let's finish reading this article about the woman who got banned. Patricia Silva, 67, who took the photo because she said she was alarmed to see someone with a penis grooming themselves next to a young girl, right? Remember we talked about her, the young girl in the towel, and you losers said, womp womp, cry me a river about the 12-year-old girl who's having to be looked at by a grown man. Call me when you have daughters. Call me when you have fucking daughters. Then I don't think you'd want a random middle-aged man looking at your daughter in a towel. And if you do, CPS should be called on you. If you do think that's okay. Which CPS is corrupt in of itself, but whatever. Patricia was banned from the gym with Planet Fitness claiming Silva violated the company's policies. Fuck Patricia. We choose the man's feelings over women and children's safety. In the wake of the scandal sparked by Silva's suspension, 28 Planet Fitness gyms in 11 states have been targeted with bogus bomb threats. I'm not saying that's right, but I am saying that this is the slippery slope. And this is not hate. This is not, and I would never suggest to do a bomb threat. I am not inciting violence. I am not inciting that in any way. I'm asking for help. There are all these allies for trans people, all these allies for fucking the queers and whatever the fuck they call themselves now. Where are the allies for women and children? That's what I'm asking for. I'm asking for support. I'm asking for allies for women and children. I am not inciting violence, and I am not inciting harassment. I am not inciting anything like that. I'm asking for us to stand up together. But I think that shows that people are sick of this and people are cracked. People are going crazy. Since 2020, people have been extra crazy. And then they love to claim, and that's it. That's how they end the article. They got hit with bonus bomb threats. Good job, New York Post. Yeah, because then they're going to say, it's trans hate, it's trans hate, it's a trans hate crime, it's a hate crime. What about us? It's not a hate crime. That guy isn't even trans. The guy swinging his dick around in the women's locker room is not a real trans person. These people, you would be mad, right? You would be mad if someone was wearing blackface. Why are you not mad when someone's wearing trans face? Why are you not mad when someone's wearing woman face? Why are you not mad? Why do rules only apply to certain people who cry about how marginalized they are, how hard things are for them. They're not. You know what's hard? Being a woman in a locker room with a naked fucking man asking you to rub him down with lotion and get in the shower with him. That's actually hard. You know what's hard? Being a woman swimming against Leah Thomas, who's ranked number 500 in men's sports, decides to be a lady so that they can go and fucking dominate in women's sports. That's what's hard, and fuck you if you disagree with that. All you need is a brain to see this shit. That's all you fucking need. Women fought for the right to vote. Women fought to be able to go to school. Women fought to own property. Women fought for sports, right? Women fought to own businesses. Women fought to not have to be married in order to be successful, to be not seen as a second-class fucking citizen. And you just want to throw it all away for the man and woman face who's a predator taking advantage of the safety of women's spaces. Now we're going to watch what they had to say from this other YouTuber. This is from Ty Rivera. I will link his page when I post this. He got the news clip of what they had to say.
President of Charlotte Pride said Planet Fitness inclusivity policy was made so that transgender people feel welcome too.
And when you do that, you create a sense of safety, security, and affirmation for them to be able to do the things that everybody else is able to do in a secure, safe, and affirming setting.
And as a society, at some point, we our collective.
What about security, safety, and affirmation for women? All I'm hearing is that guy saying, blah, 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 I'm pandering. I sound really good to the progressives right now. I sound really good to the left right now. Affirmation, security, safety. Fuck the 12-year-old little girl in a towel, right? Oh, I'm just another angry woman. Yeah, I am. Fuck the 12-year-old girl in a towel. Fuck the woman who he's trying to get to lotion him. Fuck the woman who he wants to get in the shower. Fuck the woman who's like on 911 scared for herself and others. Fuck us, right? It's all about safety and inclusivity and all this stuff for the trans people. Then they can do what everybody else gets to do. You know what I don't get to do? I don't get to go to my gym anymore. Because I don't get safety, security, and inclusivity. I don't get to go to my gym. Because you don't care. If, in fact, you are excluding me. You are excluding other women. You are excluding children. Because you cannot ensure the safety of the women and children in your gym. So that's really what I have to say about that. I'm very angry about it. I'm very upset. I cried in the beginning a little bit. I cried on my way home. And the chat only further solidified this. All the dumbasses that came into this chat and had the audacity to say we don't care. You are exactly what is wrong with the world. If you don't care about the safety and well-being of women and children, you are the problem. And you know what? There really isn't space for people like you in society. And I mark my words, the pendulum is swinging. We will shun you out. We will shun you. I had a friend make a very good point to me. He said, transgenders have always existed, but we shunned them. They've always been shunned. I am not saying we should shun transgenders. Real trans people are fine by me. Real trans people are just people. That's fine. I don't care. Like, I love Blair White. I love Buck Angel. I like Marcus. I lived with a transgender for a year and a half, female to male. I got nothing against trans people. Nothing against trans people. I am calling for predators to be shunned. We will shun you, predators, and we will shun you, predator apologists. You're fired. We will fire you. just like the government officials that are running this country into the ground. You will be fired soon. So yeah, I shun you. I shun you if you think that this is appropriate. You are exactly what's wrong with the world if you do think this is appropriate. And there will shortly not be space in society for you. And that is how I feel, and that is also what I know. I know that truth will prevail. I know that goodness will prevail. I know that we will get support. And this is my call to action. Like I said, I am not inciting violence in any way. This is my call to action to be an ally for women and children. There are so many allies and activists for people who are doing the wrong thing. This is my call to people to be an ally and activist to women and children. And this is also my call to cancel your Planet Fitness membership. Put your money where your mouth is like I did. It sucks, but money talks, right? The only thing these corporations really care about is money. They've proven that. They don't care about women, they don't care about children, and they don't truly care about safety and inclusivity, because if they did, they would be keeping the women's locker room a safe space for women. So this is my call to you to do what you feel is appropriate and to be an ally. And this is also my statement that I am celebrating women and children in the month of June. Fuck Pride Month. And like I said, I'm bisexual, so fuck that. All right, I'm going to show the chat. I'm terrified to put the chat back up. People were being so crazy and mean. All right. Show chat. Go mods, great work. Yeah, thank you so much, moderators. It is unfortunately old news. Sometimes I wish we didn't have money so the world could value morals as the foundation which society is built on. That's a powerful statement. It's because women are just expected to deal with it as they always have. Exactly. Like the Lady Gaga thing you posted on your story. Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe she used to be so for women's rights. And then she went and she screwed us over on International Women's Day. Mods, you guys must be tired now. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I have heard about Nickelodeon. If you guys want, I will talk about that. I have extensive knowledge on that, and I've had knowledge on it for years. I'm laying in bed still, getting over this cold. I'm sorry, Maria. I hope you feel better. Mods, y'all are killing it. Thank you guys. So thank you to the moderators. Seriously, thank you so much. And I warned all of you idiots who wanted to come on here and be idiots. My moderators don't fucking play. I've said it once, I'll say it again. The devil works hard, but my moderators work way fucking harder. Fucking play with me. You can't. Because I'm protected in the spiritual realm. I am protected in the internet realm. I am speaking truth. I am speaking from a place of care and righteousness, and you can't destroy that. I'm speaking for God. I'm speaking for the truth. I feel like there's a planet somewhere where it's not this fucked up. You know, we can get there, but as a society, like I said, we need to shun people that support predators or that support pedophilia. That is like the crumbling foundation of which our society is built. Predatory behavior and pedophilia and human trafficking. These people need to be held accountable and they need to be shunned, and we need to say no more. Yes, thank you, mods. Round of applause for the mods. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Happy to do it. The internet is a mean place, and thank you, Nikki. You're welcome. And you know what? It's crazy that people literally will waste their precious time, energy, and life force, like energy, to just be bullies. Just subbed. Wow. I'm glad that you resonate with what I'm saying. Thank you for being here and thank you for the support. Stand your ground, honey. I'm 43, single female that is disgusted with child predators. Thank you. You think those bots, hypocrites who don't use their brains in the chat, were low-key spiritual attack because how powerful what you're talking about? Yeah, I agree. I think so, and they were getting to me at first. They were getting to me at the beginning, but actually it just gave me fuel for the fire. You want to just call me just another angry woman? You want to bring up my skincare? Why? Because I've got a fucking pimple right here? Thanks for pointing it out, Sherlock. I don't know if you know this, but even when you have a skincare routine, sometimes you're gonna get a fucking pimple here and there, you fucking freak idiot. But, you know, TikTok and Instagram brain has you thinking that Facetune is real and that nobody's human anymore. Like, the younger generation, and even just people whose brains have been turned to mush by the internet, like, I don't even know what to do with you at this point. The light always shines brighter. Exactly. You slay, queen. Thank you. That's my state, too. I live in North Carolina. Well, I'm glad you know about it now, Pragya. You go, girl. Thank you, guys. I get so angry like you. I'm over everyone getting sexually assaulted. That's why I said at the beginning, tell me you're privileged without telling me you're fucking privileged. You know how many times I've been raped? So many times. I'm never getting raped in this life again. And half of the time, it was friends or boyfriends. Tell me you are privileged and have never experienced that without telling me. Tell me you're an entitled man saying, womp womp, nobody cares, without telling me you're an entitled man. To all the entitled men who said, oh, just another angry woman. Nobody cares. How about I lock you in a locker room with the 38-year-old naked man swinging his dick at you with a bottle of lotion, asking you to lotion him up? How about I lock you? I bet you won't be so tough then. And what if when you're banging on the door because it's locked and there's nowhere to go and you're about to get raped, and I'm just outside the door saying, womp womp, nobody cares, just another angry man. Just another angry man. I don't think you'd like that, would you? And like I said, I am not inciting violence. I am not suggesting that happens. I don't want that to happen. I'm making this video because I'm tired of rape. And I am tired of the abuse that women and children suffer every single day. And men too. And boys too. I don't want this. I'm making this video because I want this behavior to come to an end. I'm making this video because I want us to stand together against predators. That's why I'm doing this. And also because Pragya literally lives in North Carolina. Like, maybe I just saved her from going into a Planet Fitness that is having the same experience. Not for real. Gotta be being that low to talk. You gotta be really low to talk about someone's physical appearance and ignorance because the topic so serious, like they can't. Literally. Like they are icky and gross. Literally. Whatever happens in the dark always comes to light. Absolutely. Are you a man? Because I would be very happy to have like a nice man. Thank you, Sam. I feel like, Sam, you heard my call. Because I was like, these men were just attacking me in the comments. And I was like, we need good men in this chat room. And then Sam's like, I'm here. Thank you for speaking up. You're welcome. Thanks for listening and thanks for being nice. I'm conventionally unattractive and it'd be guys I've thought were friends but took advantage of me. Pragya, you are beautiful. I don't know what your self-esteem is telling you, but you are beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. I love you. I support Queen. You're the best. I actually literally can't believe I love you. Thank you so much. Spit the truth, never stop. I never will. You can't shut me up, not even if you want to. Look at all these moderators. They're so good. Another round of applause for the moderators. You guys are the best. 111 people in the chat. Can you believe people actually waste their time coming onto a live that they don't support just to bully, just to have their comments deleted so I can't even see them? Like I said at the beginning, go get a job, go get some friends, go get a hobby, go get laid. There are so many other things you could do with your time other than support pedophiles and predators. So, yeah, do something else. Your nose ring looks like the moon and 2 stars. Thank you. Hugs, Pragya, and thank you for sharing. Yes, Pragya, thank you for sharing that. That's very vulnerable, but I have to tell you, I mentioned this in the last live. I minored in women and gender studies, and it's like at that time, that was 10 years ago. At that time, 1 out of 3 women were raped. Like my professor did a very powerful thing. She had we went across the rows of desks, and we went 1, 2, and the third person would raise their hand. And so every third person in our class raised their hand. And then she said, take a look around. 1 out of 3 women are raped. And then we just all cried. Like we all just looked at all the women with their hands raised, and we looked at each other's faces, and we just cried. Because it's sad. And I don't care that I'm being vulnerable and crying online, because this shit is sad. And then she said that 80% of those women would be raped by someone that they trust. That was the statistics 10 years ago. They're probably worse now. 80% of women are raped by someone that they trust. Someone that's their friend, a boyfriend, a family member. And if that doesn't make you sad, I don't think you can be helped. I don't think there's a place for you in society if you don't hear about rape or hear about the attack on women and children and you're not sad. I don't think you can be helped. And I think the fact that the moderators have to delete so many people's comments shows the sickness of society currently. You're so gorgeous. Thank you so much, Margaret. You don't think I need a better skincare routine? Just kidding. Someone said that to me. Hello, Ahmed from Egypt. Hi. Much love in the chat. Mods are so wonderful. Lovely. Thank you. Oh my God, you're so pretty. I love your hair. Thank you so much. Hi. I hope pedos, predators, and zoos, etc. get some serious professional help. Me too. You're awesome. Thank you, Autumn. We got it. You're pretty. Thank you. Some love in the chat. Yes. I was SA when I was 15 by a guy in his 60s. I am so sorry. While I was drunk. I am so sorry. Thank you for sharing that. Everyone send a heart for support. Thank you, Ava. Much love from Toronto. Thank you so much. I feel the power. I agree. That is disgusting and terrible. I'm so sorry. Don't spam the chat, please. Yeah, please give the moderators a break. Thank you for speaking up. It feels like everyone believes you can't think differently if you're LGBTQ or spiritual. You're a breath of fresh air. Thank you. I'm tired of that. You know what else? I'm bi. That community didn't even think I was real. Like, Do you know how many times gay people told me you're not bi, you're just gay, you just haven't accepted it yet? First of all, I didn't even think I was real. When I didn't even know what bi was. Like, growing up, I had crushes on girls, but I didn't realize it because it wasn't really a thing, like, in my generation, because I'm 31. So, like, when I was having crushes on girls in, like, 8th grade and freshman year, when I was starting to, you know, feel that way, I didn't realize it. I just thought I wanted to be their friend, or I thought they were, like, really beautiful or whatever. I didn't even realize I was having crushes. And then when I did start to have attraction to women, I was like, or when I first heard about bisexual, I remember being like, that's not real. Like, you can't like both. And then I had, like, an attraction and a bit of, like, you know, a friends with benefits situation with a girl. And then I realized that I was bisexual, and all my gay friends would tell me, no, you're not, you're gay, you just haven't realized it yet, you just haven't realized it, whatever. And then but my feelings for men never changed. My attraction for men, my feelings for men, it never changed. I had both. So, yeah, the community typically was not welcoming, kind, or supportive of bisexual people in the past, and the community now, as I see it, is just a cult. As someone was saying, if you disagree, they disown you. What is that? That's a cult. It's a cult. If you disagree with their beliefs, if you have a different perspective, they remove you because they need groupthink in order for the cult to function properly. So, yeah, I don't associate with that community. I never felt welcome in that community, and they're not people I would want in, obviously not all. Like I said, I have gay friends, I have trans friends, but you know what? We don't talk about that because their personality is something other than their sexuality. A lot of these people have no personality. They have no thoughts outside of the community. Like, they don't have anything special about them, so they make it's so fucking weird. You make your sexual identity your personality. That's fucking weird. So, like, yeah, I have gay friends, I have bi friends, I have trans friends, but we don't talk about that. We talk about actually interesting things. And it's just, yeah. I'm tired of being bullied into submission and into being quiet when there's predatory acts going on. I'm not going to be quiet anymore. I went to camp with a transgender person, and she, aka he, his real name is Ben, and I just don't know. They all called the person Lizzie. I think it really depends, and I think the youth is very confused right now. I think the youth has been brainwashed and is very confused by all the they, thems, and all of this weird fucking shit. And I also think, too, let's be really honest, people really fucking hate white people right now. And so if you are just like a cis, which cis isn't even a real word, if you are just a woman, a white woman who's attracted to men, you will be shunned and disregarded by your peers in high school and in college. So you have to make something up about yourself to fit in. And I truly believe that's what it is. It's a mind control tactic, and it's a way that, because when we look at, like, most detransitioners have some other mental illness that got overlooked, and then they were fast-tracked to transition, and it's mostly young white women. That should tell you something. Absolutely gorgeous, thank you. I was essayed by 2 different exes after we broke up. I'm so sorry, Indigo. I always am enchanted by you, Nick. I know I don't need to tell you. Thank you, Sam. You're so sweet. I almost lost my family because I got raped. I was running on fumes. Yeah, me too. After my violent rape, that, like, made me, like, kind of go crazy for a while. And I don't want to say that because that's not nice to myself, but, like, I lost it. I lost it because the rape was so violent, I almost died. I was almost suffocated, and I almost died. It was horrible. And I lost my mind after, because not only did I have a near-death experience, but it was a friend, and it was a rape. Near-death experience of rape. If you've never experienced rape, you'll never understand how scary that is. And then I lost my family for a while too, because I started to have all these mental health problems. And my family didn't know what to do with me, so they basically just disowned me for a while. And then I went and ended up in an abusive relationship right after that. And I got abused domestically for 3 years. I was stuck in that relationship. So to the people who say, womp womp, we don't care, you're sick. You're sickos. You're a bunch of sickos. You should care. People laughing, Javi, you're a sicko. You're a sicko. If you laugh at rape, you're a sicko. I'm calling you out by name. Javi Santi. I hope you're embarrassed. I hope you are embarrassed for laughing at rape. I sit here with my face on the screen. I sit here presenting myself to you. You hide behind a screen like a pathetic loser. You're worthless. Thank you so much, Dutch. You're welcome. Hi, I just wanted to share my story. I am a teen right now, but I was essayed by my teenage friend when I was about 6. I didn't tell anyone until about a year ago, and some people didn't even believe me. Well, we're here for you, Mayday, and we support you. This is a safe space for you, and we believe you. And you never deserve that. You never did anything to make that happen to you, and I'm sorry that happened to you. And this is why I'm on live right now, because a 6-year-old baby, a baby, I'm tired of it. Sorry. It's just, yeah, I'm yelling. Yeah, I'm angry, but I'm sad. Ultimately, I'm sad. I'm sad. But I'm angry too. And I have to be the people saying, just another angry woman. Yeah, because I have to be the man. I have to be the protector. I have to do the man's job, because where are the men? Where are the dads? Where are the brothers? Where are the friends? Where are the boyfriends? Where are the husbands? We're angry women because we're doing the work of both the men and the women, while we're expected to do all this other shit on top of it because we're women. To all the survivors, we are strong, and I love you, and I see you, and I hear all of you. Amen. Divinity community is a safe space for SA survivors, absolutely. The movies and music has influenced the minds of many. I completely agree. You like my teddy bear? This is a sloth. I won it at a carnival. I won it at a fair. It's a sloth, and this is an owl, and I got it at the local bazaar for Christmas. There's like a church bazaar, and I put them together because my sister loves sloths and owls, so I put them together, and it's like my little reminder of my sister because she just moved away. Hey, Celeste. I love your hair. Thank you so much. Bisexuality is accepted by no one. You're not gay. You're not straight. You're just greedy, right? Literally. Literally, Lizzie, you put it well. A cult sounds like every job I've ever worked at. Yeah. Why is there so much hate happening in this chat? It's so unnecessary. I don't know. I honestly don't know. They're sickos. If you can read people's stories about sexual abuse, and you can look at a woman on the screen crying about sexual abuse of herself and children, and you can find a way to say something mean, You're deeply mentally ill and you really need professional help. The last place you should be is on YouTube. You should probably be in a psych ward, honestly. I'm attracted to men and women, but I can't see myself in a relationship with a woman. But maybe that's because I've never had that before. Maybe I would be with the right one. People are people. Exactly. As a gay person, this is my biggest pet peeve. Amen. I don't use labels, but I like both genders too. I had friends with benefit situation with a girl when I was younger, but now I have a loving boyfriend. Bisexuality is real and your feelings are valid. Thank you. I agree. Yeah, you can subscribe to me. Truth hurts, people. Said it well, Maria. I feel like the spiritual, artistic sphere, we're made to believe that you can't speak up about these topics or have these opinions. I completely agree, and I'm done with that. I'm done with that shit. I'm done with that. I actually feel really good now that I yelled so much. So those people who were trying to rile me up earlier, you actually really helped me. Like, thank you. Thank you, because you helped me to release, like, somatically, to just, like, yell. I feel really... So the people I met at the little, like, pop-up shop that I had before, that I'm going to post them too, but I feel bad because, like, I told them about my channel, and then I told some people, some of my post office friends about my channel, and if this is the first live they watch, they're going to be like, what the heck? Nicole? Beautiful you. Thank you. To be honest, as much as I low-key hate what you're saying about the LGBTQ, I can't be getting upset because we all know it's true. Thank you. And you know what? I am not happy about this either. I wish this wasn't happening. I wish this was not a thing. I wish I didn't have to talk about this. I wish society just stood up against it. But they're not. So I am. Hello from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm so sorry for what you went through. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Nikki. To those who don't understand, I pray you yourself never do. That's why I said at the beginning, tell me you're privileged without telling me you're privileged if you're literally making fun of a rape victim. We need to deconstruct our understanding of what privilege actually is. Because that word has been weaponized and used for evil. I'm so sorry for what you've been through. That sounds awful. Thank you, guys. Rape is horrible and the healing from it is never ending. Absolutely. Holy shit, I'm so sorry, girl. I wish I could give you a hug. I wish you guys could hug me too. I hope you heal with time. Thanks. It was 10 years ago and I still, like, it still hits me. And then I did experience violent sexual experiences with my ex as well after the abusive relationship that I ended up getting stuck in after the violent rape. There were times when he raped me as well. Who raised some of you people? Goddamn, nobody. I would be willing to bet these people don't have parents. I'd be willing to bet they don't have a dad. I'd be willing to bet that their moms are absent. I'd be willing to bet that the iPads and the phones and the TV raised these people. I would be willing to bet that nobody raised them or the people who raised them were just like pathetic excuses for human beings. Are you okay? I am okay. Thank you. I'm okay. I'm disappointed in society, but I'm okay. I'm way better than I was. Half the chat is just having to be deleted. Like, that's crazy to me. Y'all are sickos. You're sickos. You're sickos if you come on a live and you harass rape victims. You're sickos if you support pedophilia. You're sickos if you support violence against women. I feel like they need to stop the censorship of the words too. The words need to be said and heard in the right context. Education is power. Absolutely. And also too, like, that's why I'm saying rape. It hits different, right? Because rape in and of itself is an indescribable evil. It's something you can never understand until you experience it. And that's why I said penis when I was reading the article. Because the women and children had to endure that man swinging his penis at them. So should the general public reading the story. Yeah, just hope no more people understand that pain. Exactly. Like, I don't know these kids, but they deserve better than what we got. Exactly. That's why I'm making this video. I saved my friend from rape. Thank God for you, Maria. That's why we're angry. Literally, Pragya. This is why we're just another angry woman. I'm so sorry. Thank you for sharing your story. Women and survivors should have safe spaces. We love you, Duchess. Thank you. And that's what I'm trying to do. Because there are not a lot of safe spaces left in the world for women and children. So join me if you'd like for June 2024. I will not be celebrating Pride. I will be celebrating women and children. And my channel will reflect that. I will do posts and videos in support of women and children. I will not be supporting the LGBTI do dot deep dot boo bop zip bop doo bop bop bamboo. Yeah, I will not be supporting you for Pride. No. Thank you for liking my sloth. I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Our hormones are super out of whack from all the stress of being a woman in the Western world. Absolutely. And then they're like, why are you so mad? Maybe if you showed up, why aren't you a man? Why aren't you acting like a real man? Maybe I wouldn't be so mad if you were acting like a real man and I didn't have to constantly fend for myself. I love you. I feel supported and safe. Good. That's all I want. I'm sorry. Thank you. When I was 9, I was essayed by someone who was 11, and they guilt-tripped me into thinking it was normal. She physically did and made me watch and convinced me to ask for it so she could get away with it. I am really sorry, Toasty. We're here for you. And that's another thing that makes me cry, because it's like, how many people are on this live right now that have experienced childhood sexual abuse or sexual abuse at any stage or any age? These are just the people open to share. I guarantee there are plenty of people watching who are not open to share. Holy shit, man. So many people showing despicable colors out here. Thank you, mods, because I'm not having to read any of it. I'm going to clear all of you after this live because, like, you are saving me from the really gross, hateful rape energy, the gross, hateful pedophilic energy that you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm never going to stop talking about these topics. You're never going to not see this face. All of you should be ashamed of yourself. The pendulum is swinging in the direction of righteousness and truth. And like I said, there will no longer be a space for you in society. We will be shunning people like yourself. We're already seeing movement with the Diddy cases against Diddy with human trafficking. The Carters are the next one. I have a feeling the Carters are next to go down. We're seeing it go down in Nickelodeon. Predators and predator enablers and apologists do not have a space in society. Pedophiles and pedophile apologists do not have a space in society. People who make fun of rape, people who make fun of just sick, abusive, violent behavior, we rebuke you. You do not have a place in society. I will never stop standing up against this. I will never shut up about it. So keep your comments to yourself, or just write them and have them automatically deleted before I even read them. Oh, can you explain why being bisexual is bad? I don't mean this in a mean way, but why is it being greedy? That is the rhetoric that used to be Tootsie. So that, or Toasty, sorry. That is what people used to say. That's not the truth. I don't think bisexual people are greedy. I just think they have a different sexuality. But that was what people used to say to us. They would say, you're not bi, you're actually gay, or you're not bi, it's a phase, you're straight, you're just being greedy. That was the rhetoric when I was growing up about bisexual people. So I don't believe that at all. I think that's a false narrative, but that is the narrative that was used against us. I was SA'd at 10 by a 60-year-old man, my family friend. I am so sorry, Butterfly. We're here for you. Half these comments are just deleted. The weather's okay. It's kind of cold. That was a comment. I read on the comment that was earlier somebody commented and said that there's no space like for bisexual people because everyone would say we were greedy. That's just the past. I don't believe that. That's not what I believe. Thanks for saying you love my hair. You need to get it out, boo, for all of us. Thank you. It was a sarcastic comment that bi people hear all the time. Exactly. Thank you, Pragya. Your whole name is Nicole? I never knew that. Yeah. It's my technical name. My government name. I wish I had your hair. Thank you so much. The comments are heartbreaking. I hope everyone finds the love and healing they need. You deserve to always feel safe and loved. Yeah, your comments will get deleted if they're rude, David. I don't know what you commented, but it was probably enough for the moderators to delete you. This is my channel, and we're having a safe space here. And if you're not going to be safe and respectful, then you're not going to get to talk. Guess what? Guess who's got the censorship power now? This bitch, okay? We've been censored as women and children. We've been quieted. So now it's your turn to shut the fuck up with your dumbass comments. My moderators, I said it, I'll say it again. The devil works hard, aka you people. You work hard doing not shit. You work hard, like, leaving these terrible comments, supporting pedophiles, supporting rape, making fun of rape victims, making fun of survivors. You work hard, you little devils. But my moderators work way fucking harder. So yeah, your comment will be deleted if you're harassing survivors. What do I think about trans men in women's sports? It's a no from me, dog. I talk about that earlier in the live, but I think those men are just as much predators. They are predators that were losers in their category. Let's use Leah Thomas, for example, ranked number like 200 something in men's sports, and then goes and wins the women's, like, whatever, the women's Olympics. I think you're a predator. I think you didn't do anything for your transition. Also, like I talked about, trans people don't like to share their body because they feel they're in the wrong body. There are reports of Leah walking around naked, flashing the women, posturing at the women. That's not a real trans person. That's a predator. If trans is going to be a thing, you need to give them their own sports league, right? Because we have the Special Olympics, okay, right? How would you feel if someone who had prosthetic legs was running against someone with natural legs? You wouldn't feel very good about it, would you? That's why we have the Special Olympics. Men have absolutely have a biological advantage against women. That's just science. It's all trust the science until it's not convenient for you, right? So why don't you trust the science and trust men's biology is different and create a trans league. Let's put these trans men against each other. Let's let women have fucking women's spaces. Let the men stay in the men's category, the women stay in the women's category, and if it's such a fucking problem, create a trans league. We have a Special Olympics league. If we want to be inclusive, stop making inclusivity about taking away space from women, because that's not inclusive for us. Hi. Thank you, Tori. Chat, please be respectful. Treat people like you would treat your mother. Exactly. Thanks, Tori. I felt disgusted at myself at first, but then I realized they are the problem and there's nothing wrong with me. With sexual assault, yeah. That's very common to feel disgusting. I felt like garbage. The way I described it was I felt like a piece of garbage that got like used up and thrown out because they didn't even treat me like a person. Like I said, they genuinely almost killed me. I almost suffocated. It's just so bad. I saw a baby, maybe 9 months to a year old, yesterday in a stroller at the grocery store with a tablet in her face. What about looking at the real world? That's sad. Hit the nail on the head, Nikki. I was just thinking yesterday that I was afraid to wear certain clothes and no bra because I was afraid it would be too easy for someone to take them off if I was SA'd. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like, literally the same thing goes through my head. I'm not wearing a bra right now, and I feel uncomfortable sometimes. Like, I don't want to wear a bra. I have very small boobs. I don't have to. But sometimes I feel very uncomfortable in the same way, and thank you for saying that, because this is what I'm talking about. Like, women, these trans people, you want to be a woman? Why don't you start by learning what it means to be a woman? And part of what it means to be a woman is living in fear. Having to protect yourself because no one else is. I gotta go back to work, but I love you, Dutch. Stay strong. Thank you. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off soon, guys, because I am so tired. This was exhausting. There was a school that my aunt works at, and the janitor put a phone hidden in one of the stalls and recorded little girls. He was 24, and this was a fucking elementary school. We really need better vetting. When we have people working with children, there needs to be better background checks. By the way, we need to use the big words like penises and vaginas and so on with our children and people. I heard people are attracted to the other words for children. Yeah, and also too, if you use the real words, then your child can say, somebody touched my penis, like somebody did this, and then you can teach them that, like, that's wrong. And pedophiles are attracted to that. They're sickos. Chat, stop trolling. This is an important topic. They're just pathetic losers. They're pathetic losers. They're wastes of space. And like I said, society soon will shun them. So. Wow, that's a lot of deleted messages. Oh my gosh, these stories are so heavy and difficult to hear. Prayers of healing and protection to Nikki and everyone in the chat. Thank you, Rebecca. I agree. I know, it is sad. It is sad. But the next time I come on chat, I'm going to tell you about my happy little experience that I had on my way home from the from canceling my membership. You're so beautiful. Thank you. Truly, mods, you are the MVP today. Thank you, mods, because reading this live is exhausting me. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get off now so that the losers, the pedophile apologists, the rape apologists, they can go find somewhere else to be. I'm going to clear all of you too. All of you moderators, I'm going to be sending clearing energy to you, and I'm going to clear myself. Yeah, so I guess we'll end everything with a prayer. We'll close everything out with a prayer. Benevolent guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, Baal, Ra, and God Source, I humbly come to you today on behalf of myself and those watching this live who are of righteousness and truth, and the moderators and all the good people who will watch this after. And I just say thank you for everything that you bless us with. We're so grateful for all the truth and advice and all the information and the safe space that was created during this live. I am grateful to be a voice for women and children. I am grateful to be able to support those who have experienced similar assaults. I am grateful to not be afraid to use my voice to speak against the evil. I am grateful to have my moderators so much. Please, Spirit, bless them extra. Give them extra blessings, extra healing, and extra good luck, for it is a huge sacrifice that they made today in capping the evil in the comments, because that's what you are. If you support rape or pedophilia, you are evil. There is nothing in between, and there is no space for you here. And this prayer is not for you. I mean, I pray that you open your eyes and I pray that you change your evil ways, but at the end of the day, it's not my job to save you. You need to save yourself. But I want to send extra blessing and extra love and extra healing to the moderators and all those who were supportive in the live. I want to send extra love and extra blessings to the survivors who showed up at this live and told their stories. I want to send extra love and extra blessings to any women and children who need it right now. And Spirit, please help me to start a trend. That would be great if I could start a trend to turn June into Women and Children Awareness Month or Women and Children Support Month. If I could get other people on board with that, that would be really great. I just got chills when I said that. And yeah, I just say thank you for protecting me. Thank you for protecting the good people who have shown up to this chat. And I just ask, please, that we go forth in our day in the highest frequency, that you heal us and relieve us of all this heavy energy. And I pray that you keep the evil people far, far away from us and our family and our friends, and give us eyes to see and ears to hear, and let us be safe during these very disturbing times. I pray all of this with the purest of hearts and the best of intentions, only ever for the highest and greatest good of all the people who support me, the highest and greatest good of myself, the highest and greatest good of humanity, and the highest and greatest good of this universe. Amon Ra, Ashe Namaste, by the power of three, so mote it be, always works, always a blessing. Rest in power, Aaron Carter. Yeah, he was speaking about this. We're going to talk about him on the Patreon, too. Thank you. I'm 47 and still struggling. I was SA'd at age 10. Exactly. Right? That's what I'm saying. It ruins people's lives. It ruins people's lives. New sub. Thank you so much. I'm still young, but I'd love to have a family one day, especially looking forward to having a daughter, but I'm fearful for women's future and children's future. Well, that's why I'm here today, because I want to have children too, and I know I'll have daughters, and I have little cousins. I have little children in my life, little girls in my life who deserve a better future than the one that is being created by predators right now. You're a big fan. Thank you so much. Listen, Sam, we're never going to know. Okay, I had a great therapist one day who told me that you cannot argue rational points with irrational people. And he told me that about my abusive ex, because Sam said, how are people bashing this right now? They're not rational, and they're sickos. They're mentally ill. If you have a problem with what I'm saying and you feel like you want to use abusive language against me standing up against rape and pedophilia, then you are exactly what's wrong with society. You are mentally ill. You should check yourself into a mental hospital because you have a problem. And if you feel like it's okay to bash survivors and abuse survivors, then I don't really know what to say to you. You're a sicko. You're mentally ill, you're sick, and you're irrational. And there's no way to argue rational points with irrational people. So that's why, Sam, because they are irrational, mentally ill sickos, and that's all they'll ever be until they get help. I'll say it again. Go get a job. Go make some friends, go get a hobby, and go get laid. And you won't be so fucking miserable and such a waste of space, wasting everybody else's time and energy. That's it. All right, guys. Yeah, I want biological women at my children's daycare. Absolutely. Especially because I have another video about a predator who was pretending to be trans that was literally molesting children that isn't staying in jail because he can't get his estrogen. A hormone that is not even biologically compatible to his body. I'm sorry, but when you break the law, you lose your rights. Fuck your estrogen. Fuck your estrogen. He was literally molesting children in diapers. If you do not like what I'm saying, if you are saying hurtful things about me or being rude to the survivors in the chat, like, you are literally a pedophile apologist. You are a rape apologist. A baby in diapers, if you don't hear that a baby in diapers was molested and that doesn't make you angry, that doesn't make you upset, that doesn't hurt you in some way, you're no better. You are no better than the pedophiles. You are no better than the rapists. And honestly, I would ask that your computer be looked at to see if you have CP. That is what I would say to those of you who can hear that a baby was molested and still find a way to stand with the molester. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. One more round of applause for the moderators. Round of applause for the moderators. True. Yes, it is true. It is true. You're pretty and nice. Thank you so much, Stacy. Round of applause for the moderators. Clap, 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 clap. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for joining me. And feel free to leave your comments on the video about your thoughts. And also, if you leave mean comments on this video after the live goes up, I will just be blocking you and deleting you from the channel. So that's it. All right, I love you guys. Take care. Have a good day. And moderators, I'm going to be sending you healing right now. I love this community. Moderators are the GOAT. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you.